For those of you who struggle with thinking that chemicals, so whether that be prescriptions, things like that, are the only way to alter your chemistry, your biology, your DNA, I want to read you a little something, so listen up. There were experiments done in roughly 2000s. There were a few right around that time that basically what they were doing was disrupting the coherence, the frequency around cancer cells and other things. I want to read you directly. The experiments of both Burr and Rife, which were the scientists who did the experiments, revealed that the appearance of certain diseases, such as cancer, is preceded by a measurable change in the organism's energy field. The coherence of the energy field that surrounds these cells that are abnormal and start to actually shift and create disease in the body, it starts with a change in frequency. So I want to share that with you for a few reasons. Reason number one is because I want you to feel empowered in your health, not feel afraid if things are going to happen or afraid that somebody else in your family has something. Yes, their cells may have trickled down to it manifesting in their body, but that does not have to be your reality. And it starts with your energetic field. This is why energy healing is so important. Your cells also respond almost 100 times faster to frequency versus chemicals. So they are actually more efficient because of how ATP needs to be utilized, and actually it basically loses energy when it goes through the chemical exchange, right? So when you take the prescription, all that it has to do in order to utilize it is much harder on the body and uses more energy that you need than if you actually use frequency to change the way the cells are reacting. And the second thing is to really make you understand that you are so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. That your biology responds to your thoughts. That truly is a frequency. You notice it when you recall something that's sad, a sad memory, right? And your biology responds. Maybe tears start to well up. It's not something real that's happening. It's just a thought in your mind, or something that's happy and it really makes your heart feel happy and you smile, or maybe you laugh at like, oh, I remember that joke. That's literally your fucking biology responding. However, they're free, and the medical community, right? The medical community doesn't benefit from, in the same way, the huge amount of profit that happens from pharmaceuticals versus energy healing or a sound bath. To your thoughts, your frequencies. So really to reclaim your power, to do things like energy healing sessions, to do things like sound baths, things like that seem very esoteric. They're not. They're actually very scientific.